Welcome to Beer Disciples. I'm Ross Quintana.
And I'm Richard Callaham. Today we're going to be taking a look at Arrogant Bastard, the oaked version.
I was oaked?
we are oaked to try it.
That's right. When I first took a look at this beer, my first Arrogant Bastard, I liked it because I may have been called many times an arrogant bastard. And looking at it, reading the marketing, all that on there, it's always got something funny to say, you know, you're not worthy of this beer. And I haven't tried the oaked, so I'm excited to try this out. Let's get to the tail of the tape here. We got 7.2% alcohol on this. We're trying the 12 ounce. This is rated 99 overall on RateBeer, 97 for its style, which is American Strong Ale. And Beer Advocate gives it an A-. So I'm looking forward to this beer.
And for those of you who don't know, this is not aged in oak barrels. It's aged with oak chips. Ross would like to say that gives you more surface area.
Yeah.
I prefer barrel taste.
Less traditional, but I think it actually becomes more effective, but it's tough to say.
We're about to find out.
Yes. And this is from Stone Brewing. So if you don't know about them, then where have you been? They usually do an excellent job. So it's been a long time since I even had a regular Arrogant Bastard. So let's check it out. Here's some pour. A lot going on in there.
That's a deep.
So we've got a very slow two-tone.
What a beautiful deep amber color.
Honey, it's honey amber, but very cloudy. You can see the ingredients in there. I mean, you see a beer like this, you know you're about to drink something. You can see
almost
the quality in the glass.
Like a marzipan colored head too. It's like a really
good size head.
Yeah, looks.
So we're gonna rate this.
Look at the color coming out of there. Yeah, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, here we got another style of glass. You're getting almost a two-tone slow action pour on that. Some decent lacings. You know, you can tell, like I said, when you look at a lot of beers, you can tell when there's a lot of ingredients. You can tell the quality by looking at it.
You can almost see the quality.
Yeah, I mean, I can look at some beers and just know there's not going to be much there before it even goes anywhere. So with this one, we're going to rate it on appearance, smell, taste, mouthfeel, and drinkability. So let's...
Appearance, to me, this is a beautiful beer. I am going to give this a 5. This is a very handsome-looking beer. Something I'd be proud to pour in front of anybody. I wouldn't be embarrassed.
Yeah, you can see the quality ingredients. The head looks nice. I'm going to give it a 5, and this is out of 5. Also on appearance. Let's take a look at the smell. It's funny coming off that Southern Tier. Actually, the Southern Tier gave me a little bigger nose.
It definitely did. Yeah.
This one, you got to get in there a little bit.
It's like faint citrus hops.
I thought it was going to be a bigger nose on this, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not picking up any.
And I'm not saying that in a negative way, because actually it feels smooth, and I get a deepness into it. But it's definitely not as... I wonder if the oak has smoothed it out, because I would think even regular Arrogant was really citrusy.
I'm just picking up faint citrus hops. I'm not really getting any of the, like you said, the nose you thought you'd get. So I'm going to give it... I mean, I know it's hiding in there, so I don't want to like diss it by giving it like a 2 or something. But I'm going to give it a 4, just because...
That's what I was thinking.
I know that there's some quality.
I'm going to give it a 4 too, because it still has a very smooth and strong sense to it.
You know what I think, actually? I've noticed this, a lot of beers, as they warm up, they actually, the smell can change. And if this warmed up, I'll bet we'd pick up some different characteristics. Yeah. So with it being cold right out of the fridge.
And we use a couple different glasses here. I've got a Sam Adams 25th anniversary glass, which I like. This is a Riedel glass here, and in case you're sitting there going, oh, what an idiot, it's pronounced Riedel. It actually isn't, it's Riedel. Learn that down the road. The difference in the spectrums, we like to use 2 different glasses, because this opens up and gives a little bigger bouquet, but this, it's more compressed, so you actually get a different nose and a different taste, because this really pushes it back to the back of your throat,
Funny.
whereas this is designed to go around the outsides of your palate.
Smell of different glasses. Like this is made of glass, the same atoms as glass. The one I've got is made of crystal. With the glass, I'm picking up more earthy, like dirt notes, a little bit of grass in this one.
I should have washed it.
With mine, I'm picking up the more citrusy, like grapefruit type hops.
Yeah, I get the malt a little bit more, I think, in this, and the oak chips I think smooth it out. So you get a density a little bit here, and I do get a little more citrus there. All right, let's take a smell or taste on it.
First taste was hops. It was like bitter hops.
Yeah, it went right to the outside of the mouth,
Mm-hmm.
in the back of the throat. That's interesting. It's kind of interesting.
It's very smooth. Like it's not as, I don't think it's as carbonated as the Arrogant Bastard, the regular, and so it feels more drinkable in the mouth.
Yeah, and I wonder if it's a little bit older also, because
these don't sell very well.
Yeah, Arrogant Bastard, when I had it before, really rushed you, bum rushed you with the hops and all of that. And this is definitely smooth, and I don't know if it's the oak chips more.
The oak chips could subdue the bastard.
Which I think it does calm the bastard down, doesn't it? But I think if like most bastards, if it's left alone for long enough, it kind of mellows out.
Yeah.
And I think that's a little bit of what's happening. So for profile, yeah, I'm getting the hops, a real mild kind of like a pale malt like body. I'm not getting a lot of sweetness, but I can sense that the body's there, but it's not that sweet. It's kind of a neutral body that's smoothing out the hops, and then you get the little bit of dryness on the top of the mouth.
With also. The taste for me, I'm getting a little bit of almost like a smoked peat moss flavor in my mouth, a little bit like a Scotch ale, but without the sweetness of a Scotch ale. It's just like it's almost like a burnt roasty. The hops. It could be because the hops are old. I've heard that, and some of the people out there might know.
Old bastard.
I've heard that as IPAs age, an Arrogant Bastard, it's kind of like an IPA. The hops kind of break down over time, and they don't deliver that punch that they did when they were new. So
now that being said, I actually like the flavor spectrum on this. So that does get a little bit better as time goes on. More of the flavors are released.
I'm picking up some of the earthy tones in mine now that I was picking up in yours.
To me, is it like there's a smidge of like chocolatey smell? Do you get that?
I think it's the roasted malt that they're using. It might have a slight chocolate.
I mean, it's the sweetness. Maybe it's not really chocolate. It's like the dull sweetness. But so let's go mouthfeel on this.
I think it's a medium to full body.
Yeah, medium body. A little bit of drying on the outside of the mouth. Definitely leaving the hop aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
But still a little bit smooth with that sweetness. But it's a weird sweetness. It's like it tells me that it's probably older, because the sweetness isn't really as sweet. It's a dull, like it's wanting to be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But mouthfeel, I'll give that about a.
I'll say a 4.
I'm gonna go 3.5 on that. I could say 4. I say a 3.5 because it's not as dynamic. Usually when a beer gets older, it seems like all the levels level out a little bit, and so you don't get that much of a dynamic. I mean, think about an Arrogant Bastard in the mouth. It's definitely more dynamic. So
I will not think of an Arrogant Bastard.
I force you to. So drinkability. Well, since it's a little older, that always makes the beers more drinkable, according to our theory. I'm going to say quote unquote on that just because I get to.
Yeah, it's I'll say it's not as drinkable as the last one, the double IPA from Southern. So I'm going to give it like a 4 on drinkability.
I'm going to say 4 too. And I'm going to finish off the rating with a I'm gonna go a B+ on this, and I feel like it could have gone an A- had it been fresher.
I agree.
So I gotta rate what's in the glass. What's in the glass is a B+.
Or if I had detected any wood at all, and the age could have had something to do with that too. So.
All right, that's it. So on this one, I'm gonna say try and find it fresh. You don't know if it's fresh or not. I don't think they put the date on that one.
Nope.
But not bad actually. I mean, still better than your average beer that you're gonna find at the store. But I think that if we'd have got a younger one, it would have been a little bit more impressive. So, until next time, cheers.
Cheers.